Hey, what's going on guys, it's NOAHJ456 here, and this will be a non-nonsense guide on how to build the firebow. Now what you want to do first, you want to build the Wrath of the Engines. If you do not know how to do that, I will put a tutorial in the description, so you want to make sure to check that out. And without further ado, let's just jump on to the next step. Once you have the Wrath of the Engines, what you want to do next is head over to the clock tower. You want to go all the way up, and once you're there, you will see a mark or a sign, and you want to shoot that with your bow. And basically that will reveal the clock and also an arrow, and you want to pick up that arrow. And let's get over to the next step. Once you have your arrow, you want to go over to the rocket launch site and wait for the rocket countdown to start. Once that is over, you want to head over immediately to the rocket area and shoot the fire thingy on the wall to your right. And you have like 5 to 6 seconds to shoot it, and once you've done that correctly, you can see like a flamey bird going towards the castle. And then you could also see like a fireball from down here, and once you see that, you know that you completed this step. Now you want to shoot 3 circles around the map. This is the first one, it's right over here. Then the second one is by the death ray. You want to shoot these in mid-air, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that in a second here. And the last one is right over here. So here is me attempting the one at the death ray, and if you shoot it correctly, you could hear like a sound. What you also can do is go to the circle, and if it's in flames, like here in the video, then you know you've done it correctly. This is probably the easiest one. As you guys can see, this is actually my first try. Boom, there it is. That is the second one completed. This is probably the most difficult one, so make sure you have a lot of points so you can try this multiple times. And boom, there you go. I heard a sound, so I knew that I did it. But to make sure I check on it, and there you go, this is the third one complete. So let's go to the next step. So what you want to do right now is go to each of the 3 circles, and you want to collect souls in all of them. I'm only going to show footage of one of the 3 of them, but obviously you want to do all of them. It's actually super easy. You just want to stand inside of the circle and just kill zombies around it. I think it's like 10 zombies or something like that. And at the very end you could see like, I don't know what it is actually. It's just like a red kind of flame thingy coming from the fireball at the death ray. You will see it here in a minute, but you want to do that on each of the 3 circles. And once you've done that, like as you guys can see, that was the red thing that I was talking about. So once you are done collecting your souls, you want to head over to the clock tower, and you want to interact with the clock, like press E on it or square or X. And you can see a sign, and you need to remember that sign because this sign represents one of the 3 fireplaces. And you gotta go around the map finding the 3 different fireplaces. This is the first one. This is the second one. And this is the third one. Now remember that sign that you saw at the clock tower? Well, each one of the 3 fireplaces will have that symbol on it. And now you have to find that specific fireplace, and also one of the 3 circles is going to be on fire, and you want to switch it as well. And what you have to do, you want to shoot like a fireball towards that fireplace with your symbol on it. So in my game, my symbol of my fireplace was in Eddie's room, and so for that reason the circle at double tap was activated. So what I did is I went over to the circle, and you guys can see I have like a red thingy under my screen, and I shot 1 arrow, and that created that fireball to land there. And I will shot it once again. I want to have that fireball to finally end at that fireplace. And you have like 4 tries, so you really have to be careful with your shots here. And I shot it in 3 times. I think the maximum is 4 times. And boom, there it goes. You have the max ammo and also some red flames, and you want to of course pick up that max ammo. I want to interact with the red flames, and that will give you your final arrow. So let's head over to the last step. Now you want to head over to the death ray, and you will see that your fireball is a bit lower to the ground now. And you can actually interact with it, and that will give you, well, it's not really in the cutscene, but it's very epic in game. So once that sun thingy fireball exploded, it will give you your final arrow, and that will lead us to what is the final step of this firebow tutorial? So now come down here and put your arrow in the correct holder for your bow, and now you want to of course collect souls like you have to do with every single bow. And once you've done that, you will have your upgraded firebow. And there you have it, boys, your firebow. I'm not going to even try to pronounce that name, it's impossible to do. But anyways, if you all enjoyed that one, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and of course I will see you all later. And I'm sorry NOAHJ, but you were just not able to build it. I'm just better than you, so peace out.